The country of the Dhudi-djapu is associated with two main sets of ancestral beings. The ancestral shark, or Marna, and the Jankar sisters, two female sets of ancestral beings. They're represented both in some of the paintings, but different paintings are associated primarily with one or the other. The shark came from Blue Mud Bay up the Dhudi-djapu river. So you can imagine it came out into the waters of the bay and then went inland, and it created the water course of the Dhudi-djapu river, and it ended up living where it is still living today, in a waterhole that is full of a particular reed called darangi. And these paintings, like this one that you can see here, is in fact a painting of darangi associated with the ancestral shark. The ancestral shark was actually harpooned out in the bay, either that one or another one, both connected with the Dhudi-djapu, and this central motif that you can see going down this particular hollow coffin here is the long rope connected to the harpoon that the ancestral shark dragged with it along a great distance of Blue Mud Bay. It also dragged that rope inland to Dhudi-djapu, and today you can see a bank going all the way along at the edge of the floodplain that is the transformation of that ancestral being's rope. So that's the shark. You can't actually see the shark in any of these paintings, but Yolngu, looking at them, will see them and recognize them as connected to the ancestral shark. Meanwhile, two ancestral women walked across from the east, across a floodplain to the watercourse that was created by the shark. And these ancestral women, the Jankar, sometimes they're seen as transformations of Brolga, and these footprints here, you can see a Brolga. You can imagine this as being a great floodplain that during the wet season is inundated, but during the dry season gradually becomes a great sort of grass plain, but that is cross-cut with little rivulets. And there are a series of waterholes across this plain that are permanent waterholes that will be surrounded by trees. And when you sort of look down at this plain, obviously you see lots of Brolga today, but you can see these little separated waterholes marked by fairly dense vegetation. And those waterholes in ancestral past were actually the creation of these ancestral women, because the ancestral women carried with them digging sticks. They walked across a country using their digging sticks, and in enactments of them today, there's a wonderful film by Ian Dunlop called In Memory of Maulan that reenacts the creative actions of the Jankar sisters in a different place, but you can see all of the dances that are performed associated with them. And these women created waterholes, and weathered by using their digging stick, and then they planted the digging sticks beside the waterholes. The digging sticks were transformed into the trees that surround the waterholes. They then watched the goannas, water goannas playing in the water. They watched rainbow lorikeets in the trees. They created a series of kind of almost Wordsworthian poetry about the beauty of the landscape, about how the light changed from dawn to dusk. And those are the songs that are sung in ceremonial contexts, but they also gave birth to the children of the clans, the original members of the clan in each of those places.